What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be going over whether or not the Saola is still alive. So this is one of the ones I believe Forrest Galante did a thing on it on Extinct or Alive, and that kind of I saw that episode, it kind of got me interested in this as well. They're very interesting creatures. We actually didn't know about them until kind of recently, relatively speaking, and a lot of that just came from pelts, and then somebody actually managed to catch like the footage of them. So I figured we'll go ahead and jump into these. It's kind of like a misnomer, is the Saola still alive? The fact is, there probably are still alive, we just don't know how many of them there are. So that being said though, let's go ahead and figure all this out. But before we do that though, guys, please remember to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop some comments down below if you guys don't know anything about the Saola, as well as anything you might want me to cover in the future, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another video from me. And like I always like to say though, guys, I don't know the rights to these articles, I just use them to push along information. This particular article is coming from wwf.panda.org. Please go over there and show them some love. Discovered in May 1992 during a joint survey carried out by the Ministry of Forestry of Vietnam and World Wildlife Federation in the Vu Quang Nature Reserve. And once again, guys, I apologize for all of my mispronunciations. I'm trying my best, but I'm probably going to get it wrong. In north central Vietnam, the species remains almost as elusive today. Physical description. With its unusually long horns and characteristic white markings on the face, the Saola is a strong symbol for biodiversity in Laos and Vietnam. The Saola has two parallel horns with sharp ends, which can reach 50 centimeters. These are found on both males and females, probably as a means of defense. They only weigh 80 to 100 kilograms, and they're about 85 centimeters tall, and I'll put the conversions for those things here somewhere. So they're not very big, though. Population and distribution. Despite the little information available on the Saola, there is no doubt that its existence is severely threatened. Since its discovery, it is believed to have rapidly declined in the face of ever-growing hunting pressure. No formal surveys have been undertaken to determine accurate population numbers, but IUCN estimates the total Saola population to be less than 750, likely to be much less. Saola are distributed in scattered locations in the Anaminities along the northwest-southeast Vietnam-Laos border. In Vietnam, the species is distributed from the Ca River in the north to the Quang Nam province in the south, but its exact limits are not clearly understood. Within this area, distribution is patchy. In Laos, there are confirmed reports of the species in the southern part of Nakai Nam Then Thien, the National Biodiversity Conservation Area. Reports of Saola south of this area include Quang Ban, Quang Tri, Hu and Quang Nam in Vietnam, and Siakong in Laos. Then we go to breeding. The species appears to have fixed breeding seasons. In Laos, births take place at the beginning of the rains between April and June. Gestation has been estimated at about 8 months. So the habitat is like subtropical, tropical, moist mountains. Biogeographic realm is the Indo-Malayan realm. There's a few of these we're just going to list off real quick. Range states, Lao People's Democratic Republic, Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Geographical location is the Indochina region. Ecological regions, Anamina range, moist forest, working together. Working together to save the Saola. A shrinking distribution. The Saola may be a relic species whose distribution and habitat has been reduced into the present small range by severe climatic shifts during and following the Pleistocene. The species may have been formerly distributed in wet forest and elevations below 400 meters, but these ranges in Vietnam are now densely populated by people and have degraded and fragmented. In Laos, there is no wet forest at low elevation. Current population and distribution. In Vietnam, the Saola population was originally estimated at a few hundred individuals, although this figure is now thought to be optimistic. In 2001, the Lao population was estimated to be between 70 and 700 individuals. And that's a big jump. 700 already isn't that big of a number, but 70 to 700, think about that. There is strong indication that the Saola has been experiencing a shrinking distribution for the 20 years until 1995. Saola are distributed in scattered locations in the Annamites along the northwest-southeast Vietnam-Lao border. In Vietnam, the species is distributed from the Ca River in the north to Quang Nam province in the south, but its exact limits are not clearly understood. Within this range, distribution is patchy. In Laos, there are confirmed reports of the species in the southern part of Nakai Nam, Thin NBC. Reports of the Saola of this area include Quang Binh, Quang Tri, Q, Quang Nam in Vietnam, State of Kingdom. The profile has been reviewed by Barney Long, project manager. What are the main threats? The main threats to the Saola are hunting and fragmentation of its range through habitat loss. Snares set in the forest for wild boar, sandbar, or barking deer also trap Saola. Locals set some snares for substances use and crop protection, but recent increases in lowland people hunting to supply the illegal trade in wildlife has led to a massive increase in hunting pressure. In the north of their range, Saola are hunted for the horns, which have become prize trophies. In the Annamites, rapid and extensive infrastructure development is underway as the government attempts to reduce the high levels of rural poverty. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that's kind of the sad history of what we don't know about the Saola. And I mean, I guess it's a little bit more than we did, but you can kind of realize and understand why a lot of people think that in some places they just might not be there anymore. And honestly, there's not that much that you could do. Well, because there's a lot we could do. So let's just get it out of the actual video. But hey, let me know what you guys think. How many Saola do you think are still left, if any, in some of the areas? If any of you guys actually see this from an area where you could go and see Saola, that'd be really cool, and I'd like to hear it from you. But yeah, like I say, guys, please remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you never miss another video from me, as well as drop all those comments down below. And until next time, I will see you in the next video.